Julia, first Final Four. You survived today. What were your feelings after the clock hit 000?
A little surreal. I think, to be the first team in Babson women's athletics history to go to the Final Four is pretty outstanding. And I think, the work ethic that they showed on the field was the best they've had all year. So, for us to work through the fatigue of playing yesterday and to really grind it out and to just get one in there really allowed us to move forward, and I think we're fired up.
Yesterday you said that you want to come out of the field ready to play and dictate your game to the opponent. It seemed like that was a little bit tougher to do today, and then Franklin and Marshall really was effective at controlling things in the midfield. Was that challenge that you felt like you guys had to navigate throughout the day?
Yeah, I do. I think we didn't start. I wouldn't say the best 10 minutes that we played all year to start the game, but I think we figured out the game. We really settled in. Kind of got used to what they were providing for an attack and who their top defenders are. They're an outstanding team, and I think we had to figure out ways to beat them, and I think they shut us down on a number of our transitions to goal, and we really talked it out at halftime, and I think we made some great adjustments that allowed us to really kind of control that second half.
And Kelsi, it seemed like you guys really couldn't stop working. If you let your guard down at any moment, and you were all over the field. Is that the way it kind of felt like out there? That okay, we're gonna have to grind this out. It's not gonna be a 3-0 win like yesterday.
Yeah, I think we definitely knew coming in today that it was going to be a grind, just given that we played yesterday. But given our team aspect, we always work for each other like that. And so when we knew we had to step it up today, we stepped it up with that same mentality that every single person has to step it up and help the person next to them.
Mm-hmm. And Victoria, it seemed like you were really active once it got into the circle there a few times and helping create some of those penalty corners. What kind of challenges were they giving you? Was just their effort level was to the max that you guys had to fight through?
Yeah, they have great sticks, 22 especially, just like right on the ground, so we just pulling around them. That was huge in terms of like difficulty. Other difficulties, just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think their overall skill level, they come from a great conference, and they're not new to this Elite Eight game. So I think their experience obviously showed today. I thought they started off very poised, especially having won in overtime yesterday. I thought they looked as good as they could be. I think there were certainly a lot of challenges with their sticks. They traveled in threes. They really put a lot of pressure on our player on the ball. So, I think once we made the adjustments, we were able to kind of get through a number of people at once,
This can be for any of you, but who had the best view of what happened on the goal late in the game, and what sort of led to that happening?
I think I had a pretty good view,
Yeah.
but we actually talked about it. We didn't leave, I think it was timeout right before that, and we knew that that's the play we were going with, but really just to have Ashley kind of go on the motion and kind of get that ball moving, and that's exactly what she did. And she just found the back of the cage like she usually does, so that was really huge for us.
Mm-hmm. And when they pulled their goalie with about 4.5 minutes left, the intensity level must have just raised to another level.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we've never seen that before, especially like the kickback, and I think that just like made us even like want it more. Everyone coming back on defense, even like the forwards, just like really like let's go, like let's win this game.
So, I asked Kelsi this yesterday, but the chance to play on your home field for the last time, knowing win or lose that was going to be it. How much did that bring out of you?
Large amounts. Like, I can't believe it. It's surreal that that was the last time I've ever played on that field. I'm so happy it was a win. I'm just so grateful to be like part of this experience, honestly.
What do you know about Messiah?
Yeah, again, another. That's our plan.
All right.
So Messiah is a very experienced team. They have some national championships under their belt. They've been in this Final Four a number of years. They certainly bring a level of experience that we don't have, quite frankly. But I think we bring a different aspect, a different intensity. We really grind it out in games, and I think the grittiness and the ability to outwork our opponents is what got us to this point. So, I think, again, we're going to take this time to enjoy today, but we'll be back to work tomorrow and ready to prepare to play on AstroTurf, which I think will be another really good challenge for us. But again, I think, their freshman year we played on AstroTurf, so I think it's kind of come full circle for them. So we're pretty excited for that challenge as well.
Anything that you change going into Final Four weekend that you do in terms of preparation other than practicing on AstroTurf?
Yeah, no, I think the surface is just going to be the key for us, is making sure that we get some good touches on the AstroTurf. And then, I think a lot of our game is a very smooth, very possession focused game. So, that'll be something that I think we actually will be able to execute even better on AstroTurf. So we're pretty excited for the opportunity.